Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered about your place in the vast expanse of the universe? Do you ever feel a sense of disconnection, as though you're searching for something bigger, something that could explain why you're here and what it all means? These questions, profound, universal, and deeply human, lie at the heart of our existence. What if I told you that the answers to these questions aren't somewhere out there, but within you? That your very being is an expression of the cosmos, woven from the same threads as the stars, the oceans, and the ancient roots of the earth itself? The feeling of disconnection, of being somehow separate from the natural world, isn't a flaw, it's part of the journey. And within this journey lies the opportunity to awaken to a truth that has always been waiting for you. You are not merely in the universe, you are the universe, conscious and alive, exploring itself through the miracle of your existence. For centuries, humanity has sought to define its place in the cosmos, creating stories, philosophies, and sciences to make sense of our origins. But along the way, we've forgotten something essential: that we're not observers of this world, we're participants. Every breath you take connects you to the trees, every beat of your heart echoes the rhythm of the earth, and every thought you have is a spark of universal energy in motion. You are so much more than you've been told, and your potential is as infinite as the stars that light up the night sky. Take this moment to realize that, and if you like to explore ideas like this, subscribe to our channel, and together, we'll dive into the mysteries of existence and unlock profound truths and wisdom. From the dawn of human history, we've sought to understand our role in the grand design of existence. Ancient philosophies, religions, and myths reflect this yearning, offering glimpses into how humanity has perceived its place in the cosmos. From the duality of yin and yang, which teaches the balance and interconnectedness of all things, to the Abrahamic traditions, which describe humanity as both stewards of creation and seekers of divine purpose. These narratives are bridges between the finite and the infinite. But as our minds have evolved, so too has our sense of separation. The very intelligence that allows us to gaze at the stars and ponder the meaning of life has also created a barrier, a perception that we are somehow distinct from the natural world. This sense of disconnection isn't simply emotional or spiritual, it's deeply embedded in the stories we tell ourselves. Science, while illuminating, that often frames humanity as a species that has risen above nature rather than remaining a part of it. Religions, while offering pathways to divinity, have sometimes reinforced the idea that Earth is a temporary station, not our eternal home. This disconnection isn't a failing, it's a reflection of the tension between our intellect and our essence. We've built cities, conquered landscapes, and created technologies that make us feel untouchable, even invincible. But beneath it all, there is a longing, a quiet whisper that calls us back to the truth of who we are. The more we separate ourselves from the natural world, the more we feel this ache, this yearning for something we cannot name, but know instinctively we are missing. To reconnect, we must remember that we are not outsiders in the universe. We are as much a part of it as the mountains, the rivers, and the stars. Just as the earth turns with precision and the seasons follow their eternal dance, we too are woven into the same rhythm. When we understand this, the separation dissolves and a profound sense of belonging emerges. This is humanity's shared struggle and its greatest opportunity, to embrace the truth that we are not just in the cosmos, but of the cosmos. The narratives that once helped us understand our role must evolve to remind us that we are participants in this grand, interconnected story, not spectators. To understand who we are, we must look back at where we've come from. Humanity's story is not one of separation from nature, but of evolution within it. Over millions of years, our ancestors adapted to their surroundings, shaped by the same forces that guide all life: survival, adaptation, and the unyielding rhythm of change. Yet, somewhere along this journey, we began to see ourselves as separate, even superior. Evolution reveals a profound truth. We are a transitional species. Homo sapiens, with all our intelligence and complexity, are not the pinnacle of evolution. Our journey is marked by leaps in cognition and creativity, but these traits, extraordinary as they are, come with costs. The energy demands of our large brains, the prolonged dependency of our young, and the existential crises born from self-awareness have shaped us in ways both beautiful and challenging. Consider our extinct relatives, the Neanderthals and Denisovans. They walked this earth with us, shared our genetic lineage, and even interbred with our ancestors. Yet they did not survive. Was it because of our intelligence, our ability to innovate, or simply a twist of fate? Their absence reminds us that survival isn't guaranteed, and that intelligence alone doesn't define success in the natural world. In fact, evolution is not a race toward complexity or superiority. It's a dance of adaptability. Simplicity often triumphs where complexity falters. The bacteria that thrive in volcanic vents, the jellyfish that have existed for hundreds of millions of years, and the ants that have mastered cooperation show us that life's brilliance lies in its diversity, not its hierarchy. Intelligence, as we define it, is merely one strategy among countless others. And yet, our intelligence often blinds us to this humility. We've become architects of ecosystems and shapers of environments, but in doing so, we've forgotten our role as participants in nature's balance. Evolution didn't craft us to dominate. It shaped us to adapt, to coexist, and to contribute to the cycles of life. This perspective challenges the notion of human specialness. It invites us to see ourselves not as the masters of the planet, but as a species bound by the same laws of nature as all others. By embracing this understanding, we can release the burden of superiority and open ourselves to a deeper connection with the earth and all its inhabitants. For centuries, humanity has clung to the belief that our intelligence sets us apart, elevating us above all other forms of life. We've built monuments to our rational minds, celebrated our technological achievements, and declared ourselves masters of the natural world. But this belief that we are somehow exceptional is a closer look. Is our intelligence truly the most advanced evolutionary trait, or is it simply one of many paths nature has taken? Look to the animal kingdom, and you'll find countless examples of survival strategies that rival and often surpass human intelligence. Consider the instinctive precision of migratory birds, the cooperative societies of ants, or the regenerative abilities of starfish. These creatures thrive not through abstract reasoning, but through mastery of their environments. Their simplicity is not a weakness, it's a refinement, honed by millions of years of evolution to meet the challenges of their ecosystems. Meanwhile, humanity's rationality, while remarkable, has introduced vulnerabilities that other species do not face. Our capacity for abstract thought has led to existential questioning, ecological exploitation, and the creation of systems that often disconnect us from the natural rhythms of life. We've constructed a world that prioritizes convenience over sustainability, forgetting that our intelligence is not an exemption from nature's laws, but a call to align more deeply with them. The illusion of exceptionalism also blinds us to the truth of interdependence. Humans do not exist in isolation. We are part of an intricate web of life, reliant on the same ecosystems we so often overlook. The bees pollinating our crops, the microorganisms enriching our soil, and the forests breathing life into the atmosphere are not beneath us. They are our partners in existence. To challenge this illusion is not to diminish humanity's achievements, but to place them in perspective. Intelligence, in its human form, is a tool, not a measure of superiority. It is one of nature's experiments, and like all experiments, it is bound by the same principles of balance, adaptation, and interconnection. By releasing the notion that we are separate or above, we can embrace a more profound truth. Our intelligence is not a crown, but a responsibility. It's an invitation to live in harmony with the natural world, to learn from its wisdom, and to recognize that our greatest strength lies not in standing apart, but in standing with. The sense of disconnection you feel, from nature, from others, and perhaps even from yourself, is not unique to you. It is a shared human experience, born from the very qualities that make us human: our intelligence, our self-awareness, and our ability to question. But what if this disconnection isn't a flaw? What if it's an invitation, a doorway to rediscovering our place in the universe? To reconnect with the natural world, we must first recognize that we have never truly been separate from it. Every cell in your body carries the story of Earth's history. The water you drink has cycled through clouds, rivers, and oceans for billions of years. The carbon in your body was forged in the heart of ancient stars. You are not apart from nature, you are an extension of it, a unique expression of its creativity. This reconnection begins with awareness. Take a moment to pause and notice the world around you. Feel the ground beneath your feet and the air that fills your lungs. Every breath you take is an act of unity with the trees, exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide in a silent, mutual partnership. When you walk in a forest, listen not just to the rustling leaves, but to the ancient rhythm of life that has sustained our planet for millennia. Reconnection is also about perspective. When you look at the night sky, understand that you are not merely observing the universe. You are part of it. The atoms in your body and the energy in your thoughts are composed of the same essence as the stars. You are the universe, experiencing itself in human form, capable of reflecting on its own existence. And finally, reconnection is about action. Aligning with nature doesn't mean renouncing the modern world. It means living with intention and harmony. Choose to tread lightly on the earth, to nurture its ecosystems, and to honor the life around you. Let your intelligence serve as a bridge, not a barrier, to the natural world. When you embrace this perspective, the feelings of alienation begin to fade. You see that your place in the universe is not a question to be answered, but a truth to be experienced. The disconnection was never real. It was simply a reminder, a nudge to awaken to the interconnectedness that has always been there. Every moment you feel lost or disconnected, remember that you are made of the same stardust as the galaxies above. Your journey, with all its questions and struggles, is part of the universe's story unfolding through you. The disconnection you felt isn't a flaw, but a signal to rediscover the profound truth that has always been within you. You belong. By embracing your place in the intricate web of existence, you open yourself to a world of wonder and alignment. You begin to see that every thought, every action, and every connection you make ripples through the universe in ways far beyond what you can imagine. This is the power of being human, of being a conscious, evolving part of something infinite. Now, it's your turn to step into this truth. Reflect on what we've explored today and share your insights in the comments. What does it mean to you to be a part of the universe? How has this perspective shifted the way you see yourself and the world around you? Your voice matters, and your story can inspire others on this path of awakening. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to join our growing community by subscribing to Beyond Reality. Don't stop here. Let the next video guide you further into the depths of this extraordinary journey. You are the universe, conscious and alive. Now is the time to embrace it.